Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, this is your boy James, aka Hollywood J Black, live in the building once again. Back with another Synful Blaq Reacts. I got my main man's, Big MFN, City's in the building. How you doing today, sir?
Man, I'm doing good. We are now tackling so Elton John did the Lion King soundtrack, and a few years after that, Tarzan came out, and they were like, "All right, let's get Phil Collins to do the soundtrack." And Phil Collins said, "Oh, you just want me to win a Grammy for every song?" No, Phil, we just need music for the movie. Nah, I got you, fam.
I got y'all. Don't you worry about
One
it.
of the best Disney movie soundtracks of all time is the Tarzan soundtrack.
Just that
Phil Collins doesn't do anything half-assed.
No. Phil Collins went to the trenches for this shit. Listen.
That's like if you remember Deadpool 2, when Ryan Reynolds convinced fucking what's her name? Celine Dion to do the song, and he's like, "Yeah, you're like at an 11. I need you like at a 5.5." She's like, "This only does 11."
Yeah, Phil Collins is balls to the wall, ladies and gentlemen. And so, with that said, to do a cover of a Phil Collins song, you got to have some real bizzles, a huge whole ass sack, okay? Like you have to have a big ass pair, just like LeVar Ball's sons, okay?
Now we saw Ninja Sex Party do what's that one fucking song we did? Oh, god damn it. The Land of Confusion.
Yes.
With the Super Guitar Brothers, which was fantastic. But this one is done by a gentleman named PELLEK.
Yeah.
And he did this cover shortly after the shooting at the Orlando nightclub.
Yes. So this was shout out to the victims from the Pulse nightclub shooting. So it has a little bit of meaning, double meaning to this one, because we have the cover of the Lion King song and meaning
Tarzan.
The Tarzan song. Excuse me, sorry, I fucked up. Okay, the Tarzan song, and of course a dedication to the victims of the Pulse nightclub shooting. So let's get right to it. Big Sin, are you ready?
Oh yeah, no time to waste now.
All right, so without further ado, this is PELLEK or PELLEK or whatever his name is. You'll be in my heart right here on Synful Blaq Reacts. Let's go.
Come stop your crying, it will be alright. Just take my hand, hold it tight. I will protect you from all around you. I will be here, don't you cry. For one so small, you seem so strong. My arms will hold you, keep you safe and warm. This bond between us can't be broken. I will be here, don't you cry. 'Cause you'll be in my heart. Yes, you'll be in my heart. From this day on, now and forevermore. You'll be in my heart, no matter what they say. You'll be here in my heart, always.
Okay. So we had stop at the first verse for a second.
So voice is on fucking point.
Voice is on point. So I'm gonna get some haters on this one. The voice is on point. The rock track on here, I like how they remixed the rock track, and got it more away from. It got even more rock-ish than the original Phil Collins version.
Yeah.
I feel like the left hand and the right hand aren't meeting the right way. Like, I love PELLEK's voice, and I love the rock soundtrack on this one. I just don't know if the two are...
If they mesh well?
Yes. And that's my problem right now. I'm trying to go through my brain and rack it if they mesh well. Right now, I'm like, but...
Could it be that maybe you hear Phil Collins' voice in this song?
Maybe that's what it is, because I don't expect Phil Collins to, because his voice, PELLEK's voice is really good.
Yeah, but you got to remember, Phil Collins' voice is a little melodic.
Yes, his voice is too damn good, but I don't know what it is. I don't know if his voice is not rock enough for the song, or does the rock soundtrack need to be toned down to match his voice? See,
or the song maybe doesn't work in a rock cover.
That could be it. I guess we'll have to listen to more of it to find out.
All right, let's see what else is. I mean, I'm digging it because it's just a great song.
Yeah, me too.
And you can see his passion while singing it. You actually see it in his face.
Yeah.
So,
like I said, I'm hoping I don't get yelled at. That's not what I don't dislike it. My qualms be like I said, it's my left ear and my right ear trying to mesh the two together inside my brain.
And it's not working right now.
Not right now, but let's see if it continues. Let's see where we go.
Why can't they understand the way we feel? They just don't trust what they can't explain. I know we're different, but deep inside us, we're not that different at all. And you'll be in my heart. Yes, you'll be in my heart. From this day on, now and forever. Don't listen to them, 'cause what do they know? We need each other to help to hold. They'll see in time. I know when destiny calls you, you must be strong. I may not be with you, but you gotta hold on. They'll see in time. I know we'll show them together, 'cause you'll be in my heart. Believe me, you'll be in my heart. I'll be there from this day on, now and forevermore. Oh, you'll be in my heart. You'll be here in my heart. You'll be here in my heart. Always. I'll be with you. I'll be there for you always. Always and always. Just look on your shoulder. Just look on your shoulder. Just look on your shoulder. I'll be there, I'll be there.
I'm throwing stuff right there.
okay, so I think I know what the problem is.
Yeah.
I believe he recorded his verse after the instrumentals were already done.
Probably.
Because I don't think he was there, because there's certain parts in that second section
Uh-huh.
where his voice did not sound strong enough to meet the guitar.
So are you trying to tell me that the gremlins, the gremlins from our what videos?
Magic Ninja?
Our Magic Ninja gremlins. This is where they started, huh? Because this video's
No,
on there.
I just want to. I think it's just bad mixing and probably YouTube. The way YouTube shrinks audio files.
Yeah.
That because I know at certain points during that second section of the song, you heard the instrumental more than you heard his voice.
Yeah. So that was one big thing, which leads me to a second thing. Okay. So there was parts of the chorus that he recorded with layered voices, which sounded amazing. Okay,
which we said about the song we did with Jonathan Young, "The Circle of Life."
Yeah,
there's a section of that where it's layered, but Jonathan Young did his cover in the fashion that it didn't need to be layered, but he did it for that extra chutzpah, as you like to say.
I think.
Where in this one, I think maybe the song was out of his range.
No, well, I don't want to say out of his range, but all right, so understand that a Phil Collins song is very layered. Okay?
Yes,
There's a lot that goes into a Phil Collins song. You can't just cover a Phil Collins song with a single layer of voice. And not even a double layer of voice. You're going to have to add some shit on there, okay? You're going to have to mix your motherfucking ass off. You know what I'm saying? You throw some 5-6 vocals. I want you to pretend like you're the freaking NSYNC and the Backstreet Boys with all your dang vocals on there. Because that's exactly what needs to happen. And I think that on certain parts of this song, he nailed it.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, but for the majority of this song, and he's a good singer. And that's the thing, though, too.
And like I said at the beginning, I like his voice.
Yeah. If you're going to do this song, you're going to need a lot of layers. You're going to need a lot of track, a lot of mixing. And I felt like he recorded it kind of a cappella. Oh, well, not a cappella, but like one take, one song type shit. Like he recorded it. And then they added whatever they added to it. And then just decided to put it out there. When in reality.
And that's what my question is. Did he record the vocals before they recorded the musical track? Or did they record the instrumental? Or did they record the instrumental before he recorded the vocals? Because the mixing of it, like Hollywood said in the beginning, it was a little shoddy, but in the second half of the song, it was a lot more shoddy, a lot more. You could see the problems.
Yeah, but the problems were more prevalent because there were certain parts of it that were so good. Had it just been like one take, one song, and one take, one song, then I could have been like, okay, he did that. And then they added some shit at the end of it. And they probably fucked it up in the mixing process. And then, no.
And then you got YouTube. And like I said, you got YouTube shit.
Yeah, YouTube compressed it to all fucking holy hell. And then you have this. That's not the case here. The case is that he probably recorded one take. And then recorded another layer on top of that. Okay? Or they recorded the vocals. They recorded his take on it, which... It wasn't, his vocals should have overpowered the song, or at least made the vocals as powerful as the song, because there were certain parts, again, of this song that the vocals and the instrumental track worked very well together. And
so let's do something real quick, okay?
Yeah.
And I know this is going to be a bitch for me to get through, and hopefully it doesn't fuck with it. Pull up the Phil Collins, "You Will Be in My Heart" with lyrics.
Yeah.
Real quick. And I want people to hear how it sounds.
Right.
To what we're talking about with Phil Collins, because maybe some people have never heard the original song. You never know.
Yeah.
So Phil Collins, "You'll Be in My Heart," and there's a lyric. There's one that's that one right there.
Right here.
So just the beginning part would be fine.
Well, maybe that's fine.
Because you can already tell the beat is a little subdued.
Just take my hand, hold it tight. I will protect you from all around you. I will be here, don't you cry.
All right, go ahead and pause it.
But all right, so we'll have that.
This song, if you want to go to the other video and pull that up, it's up to you.
Yeah.
But this song, the words to the song and the way the song is sang, the rock might have actually hurt PELLEK's version of it, because it's a very subdued beat.
Yeah.
Very subdued instrumental.
So let me play the first part of the chorus real quick. Just real quick. There's 3 audio tracks. Just on that, just on the chorus. 3. And maybe even more that I'm not hearing. There's 3. But that's
you can hear the layers of his voice.
Yeah. And so if we go back, right? And like I said, it's not to shame anybody else. It's
No, we want to show you. We want to show whoever's watching this what we're talking about, what we heard.
yeah.
And he also sang it a lot slower than Phil Collins, which I did not think was going to be possible.
Yeah.
I will be here, don't you cry, 'cause you'll be in my heart. Yes, you'll be in my heart.
So there's 2 layers, and then the guitar. That's
and then my bass layer going under it. Too.
Yeah, there's 2 layers in the guitar. Whereas in the Phil Collins version, there's at least minimum 3 different layers, and this is like I said, it's one of those things that you need, even as a rock track. Okay,
Yep.
When you're covering it, you need to match, and then exceed. So if we're gonna make this a rock track, you need to get that chutzpah in your voice. And then we have the 2 pop layers under it. And then we go. You know what I'm saying? You'll be in my heart. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? And then you have your pop layer under it. You know what I'm saying? I hate to sound like DMX when I did that, but you know what I'm saying?
You get what in my heart. You could have been like Ja Rule. You be in my heart. But no, I mean we're joking now, but we both care a lot about music, and Phil Collins for both of us was a big part of our life growing up.
Yes.
And yes, it is unfair for us. It really is for us to be like, okay, he's not on Collins level. We knew he wasn't going to be on Collins level.
It was never about that though, and
it was never about that. And like I said, and I said it. I did not think he would sing it slower than Phil Collins. This is already a slow song up until the hook.
Yeah.
But this dude sang it slower, and I know he was trying to get that passion in there, but his voice and the instrumentals did not mesh well.
Yeah, exactly. And it sucks because as good as a singer as he is,
yep.
you never want any of your performances to downgrade you or distract people from your actual talent. And
to be fair, we'll go through some of PELLEK's old stuff, other stuff, to see if it's better.
Yeah.
And like I said, this was not bad. Believe me when I say this, we do not dislike this version of the song.
No, remember like we said, I love his vocals on this song. I love the remixing of the rock track around it. The problem is that you have to have the 2 mesh together. And that's where the problem lies. He's like I said, I don't want somebody that's a really good vocalist to get discounted because of a bad mixing job. I hate bad mixing jobs. We talked about this. If you go back on our channel and you look up anything by Magic Ninja Entertainment, we are very critical of bad mixing jobs. I don't care how,
especially when they're on when the 2 owners of the company, their song is mixed.
Yeah, when you own the company and you hire the people to mix your shit, there should be no excuse on why you have a bad mixing job, okay?
And the other issue with that is everybody else on the labels, their mixes are fantastic.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly the point. So, I don't want to beat a dead horse here, Big Sin.
And I don't want to be an asshole and don't put an ad in the middle of your video.
Yeah, well, shout out to PELLEK. I believe his vocals were awesome. I believe whoever did the beat was awesome.
The instrumental was awesome. His vocals were awesome. They just didn't mix for us.
The 2 were fighting with each other. So we need to stop that. And this was older, so we could probably imagine anything he's done in 2021 has to be levels beyond anything we've seen.
You know, the songs and the merch that came with this all went to the shooting at the Fight nightclub. So
listen, I'll buy some shit just because of that. Like
shout out to that.
Yeah, even if I disagree with the liking or disliking of a song, I will support anybody that supports the city that I'm living in. So,
yes, sir.
Big Sin, with that being said, tell the people how they can join us as we become the reactors of infamy.
So you can hit subscribe. You can hit that like. Leave a comment. We will talk to you. And also let us know what else you want us to react to. If you liked our reaction to the song, or agreed or disagreed with us, please let us know in the comments below.
Yeah.
And shout out to PELLEK. You did your thing here. Your voice is amazing. The instrumental was amazing. I just wish it mixed better.
Yes, exactly. I hope you fired the gremlins that mixed it. That's all I'm going to say.
And if you mixed it yourself, I hope it was a learning experience.
Well, I think he might have fired the gremlins and then sent them over to Magic Ninjas, gave him a good reference, which he should have. He shouldn't have.
Mausoleum.
Yes, he shouldn't have gave them a good reference, okay? He was being nice when he sent them over to Magic Ninja. Until next time, that's my man, Big Sin.
We are hypercritical on this one because we like the original song so much.
Yes, and I'm your boy, Hollywood J. Blaq, and it's always all love. Shout out to PELLEK. Keep doing your thing, bro. This is Synful Blaq Reacts, and we are out this thing. Deuces.